And welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Sonic Origins Plus. In the last episode, we got new content available in the museum. Oh, of course, it's every time I open up the game. In the last episode, we went through Casino Night Zone of Sonic 2, and we got a jackpot. Yeah. But today's episode, we're going to continue our rummage through Sonic 2 with the next zone. This is Hilltop Zone. I frankly like this zone. I know it's kind of a forgettable stage in Sonic 2, but I kind of really like this zone. Mainly the music, because it sounds like a country music. I don't know. I've always really liked this zone because I like the color aesthetic that they have for it, with the brown mountains and the blue, the azure blue, like the mountainside and everything else, or turquoise. I'm sorry, that's turquoise, not azure. That's turquoise. The turquoise colored mountainside and everything else, and the green foresty things and everything else. I just remember the stage a lot of recent years, because this is the song my coworker always plays when he's at work. He plays Hilltop Zone's music. I like Hilltop Zone because of that. But you kind of use these seesaws like we did in Starlight Zone in Sonic 1. Kind of use those to kind of boom ourselves to spring ourselves upwards. I can talk this morning. To jump up this way and just keep going down this way. This zone is kind of cool because it's like it's a mountainside, but it's like near an active volcano. And you got these long-necked brontosaurus badniks. I've always liked long-necked dinosaurs and everything else. One of my favorite Pokemon is Tropius, and that's kind of a long-necked dinosaur. Kind of jump up there. We get this shield here. We got to be careful because there's lava all over the place here. I don't know if this is. I'm pretty sure this is lava, but it doesn't have the textures of lava. It looks like wildfire more than anything. So dang it. But yeah, I like this zone. And there's a lot of, like, you know, things you gotta wait on. You kind of just, you know, wait on the little, like, zip lines and everything, and destroy these rocks. Yeah, every time, like, whenever Sonic 2 music is being played at work, it's usually Hilltop Zone. My coworker grew up with a Sega Genesis like I did, so we kind of know a lot of the Sega Genesis games. I had, like, games like there's one Sega Genesis game I had growing up that I actually really like. It's called Comic Zone. It's like it's a beat 'em up game, but you're in the panels of a comic book, and I always thought that was kind of cool. But you just kind of come up here, get another checkpoint. But yeah, I had like a bunch of Sega Genesis games growing up. I had this, I had Echo the Dolphin, which I never figure out how to play that game. I mean, I'm sure that's everybody who played that game. I had Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. What else did I have? I had Golden Axe. Golden Axe was another beat 'em up game that you could play. Is more medieval style. I also had Altered Beast, which was another beat 'em up game. I had a lot of beat 'em up games growing up. I also had Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse on the Sega Genesis. I didn't really explain those areas. There's certain areas in Hilltop Zone that kind of erode away, and you kind of have to get past the portion there, for that before you get crushed or something like that. The land masses are moving and everything. So I'm gonna kill these Brontosaurus badniks here. But yeah, that's kind of its whole stick. You kind of have to go into ball form here to destroy this rock in order to get through there. We got fire orbinauts. Gonna jump over here. I thought I could get all over, jump all over his fire there. All right, gonna go down here. There was another game that my coworker said he had growing up. Couldn't remember it. I think it was Rise Star. Yeah, it was Rise Star. He told me he played Rise Star a lot. Did he come over here? You can jump over on the on these platforms here. And wait as the lava ever slowly comes up. Just kind of come up this way, get through the barrier right here before you get crushed. You don't want to get crushed. Man, I don't understand why they seem to think the need to do that. I don't know why they put stuff like that in this game. I guess it's just more of a trap more than anything, but ow. So get this. I don't want to. Okay, let me just do that. There we go. I know that the music for Hilltop Zone is kind of corny, I guess. I've always really loved Hilltop Zone. I remember when I was a kid, when I got here for the first time, I was like, what is this zone? Because I actually did, when I played Sonic 2 growing up, I think I got to the zone, 2 zones after this, and that's the farthest I've ever got. I never actually beat the game when I was younger. It wasn't until my teenage years when I finally beat the game, so. Over here and get this ring. Just get over here, just be careful. I think we're getting close to the boss, so just kind of have to mosey on up here. Yeah, we're at the checkpoint. We're at the end of the boss here. Let me see what's over here first. Oh yeah, it's just the end of a zip line. Yeah, there's multiple paths. You don't have to go down the underground portion there, but it kind of helps a lot. We just come down here, and now we're at the Robotnik boss. He's got a little submarine here, and he's gonna shoot fire at you. You just kind of have to watch where he you know, fires his flames here. Gonna have to be careful. Oh gosh, welp. I wasn't being careful. All right, let's try this again. Do we get any rings? No, we don't. Okay, I better go grab some rings before we go fight Robotnik again. Good Lord, I don't like going into a boss with 0 rings. Okay. We kind of come over here and you can kind of like wombo combo him. I don't like doing that because it just feels cheap, but yeah, you can just kind of wombo combo him a lot. Tails is kind of doing that right now. Have to wait until he pops up to the other side here. And I died, of course. Whenever I should have known that. I should have let Tails do that. That's all right. Yeah, we beat him, as you can see. It's just I didn't live long enough to tell the tale. Okay, let's try this again. I try to be careful with this boss. Like, I know this boss is super easy, and I know a lot of people are probably like, this boss is like super easy. Well, how are you having trouble? Just because I'm overly cautious, that's why. Ah! See, like, I get pot shots like that sometimes. Just come over here, and there we go. We destroyed him. And I got him back on solid land. And everything's fine. He just sinks back in his sinkhole. And then now we can just free our animal buddies. So, we've cleared out Hilltop Zone. Like I said, it's probably an underrated level, in my opinion. I kind of like Hilltop Zone. But the next zone we got in our slate here is Mystic Cave Zone. Oh lordy, it did the zone. But in the next episode of Let's Play Sonic Origins Plus, we're going to be going through Mystic Cave Zone of Sonic 2. So with that, I'll see you guys next episode.